Never judge a book by its cover. This is the best thing you'll see today. The Barber by Jack Cunningham.
I called my barber, said, can you get me in? They said, yeah, come this afternoon. I went to the barber shop, so happy and pleased I was going to get a good haircut from a barber I trust. And when it came time for my appointment, the receptionist come out and said, Mr. Cunningham, I'm sorry, but your barber had to leave on an emergency. He's not here today, but Julie can cut your hair if you want her to. And I thought, well, I'm here. I need a haircut. Julie will be just fine. About 2 minutes later, a girl stepped around the petition. She had hair that was sticking straight up in spikes. Some of it was purple, some of it was blue, some of it was yellow, some of it was orange. That girl must have had 100 piercings in her face, all around her ears, her lips, her nose. I mean, in the sides of her eyes, she was all pierced up. And under the piercing was all kind of painting. She had on polka dot pants and a plaid shirt. She had on 2 different color socks, and her shoes didn't match. She said, I'm Julie. Are you Jack? If it wasn't for wanting to please God, I'd have said, no, ma'am. Jack said, tell you he had to leave. And I thought, well, I'll just endure it. And I went and sat down, and I did like I do too often. I thought I'll just go to sleep. I'll just sit down here and close my eyes and rest while this girl cuts my hair, and I hope she hurries up. There couldn't be anything in the world her and I would have in common. There couldn't be anything on earth she and I'd want to talk about. She wouldn't want to hear anything I got to say. I certainly don't want to hear anything she's got to say. I apologize, but that's what was going through my mind. While she's cutting my hair, she said, where do you work? So I work over here at the World Evangelism Center, go to the end of I-70 and right where it butts into 270, that big building right there. And she said, oh yeah, I was there the other day. I said, you were at World Evangelism Center the other day? She said, yeah, you have a bookstore in there, don't you? I said, yes, ma'am. She said, my mama is a cocaine addict. My uncle is a hopeless cocaine addict. She said, somebody gave my mama one of those videos on Left Behind, and she said, we all sat down in the living room and watched it, and she said, I don't know nothing